Hello Yogi and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you enjoy such contents, kindly subscribe. The button is somewhere below. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for choosing to practice with me. I encourage you to do a little bit of yoga every day. 10 minutes of yoga can go a long way to change your body physically, mentally, psychologically. So let's get started. We're going to start today in puppy pose. So bring your hands to the top of your mat. Your hips are stacked above your knees. So your hips are above your knees. Bring your elbows, bring your arms to the mat, and you can bring your skull to the mat. You want to have you're slightly in the back bend, and your knees are stacked. Your hips are stacked above your knees. The back of your feet are on the ground, and you feel a stretch. I feel in the puppy pose, I feel an intense stretch on my shoulders and in my upper back. Take a couple of breaths here, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And I welcome you to set an intention for your practice. And with the next inhale, we're going to slide our upper body, our whole upper body to the mat. Lift your chest, bring your hands, your elbows underneath your shoulders, and we're going to make our way to Sphinx pose. Take a couple of breaths here, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And we'll next inhale, lift up, exhale, look to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, look to the left. And then next inhale, plant your hands under your shoulders, your toes on the mat, and lift all the way to downward dog. Find your downward dog, your first downward dog for the day, so your body may be still tight from the night. Take a few walking dogs, and you can widen your stance. Your legs can be a little bit wider than hip height. Your hands can be a little bit wider than your shoulders. Find what feels okay for you today. The next inhale, lift your right leg all the way up and step your right leg between your hands. Bring your knee to the mat and come to a low lunge. You can stay here in your low lunge, or you can lift your left knee from the mat and try to grab your left foot with your right hand and try to guide it towards your upper body. Look to the right. Inhale, lift your hand, come all the way back to low lunge. Plant your toes, lift your knee, and then step all the way to plank. Your first plank, inhale here, exhale, lower to chaturanga halfway, and then inhale, open up your heart, come to upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 2 breaths here, through the nose, in and out. Bring your right feet on the mat, left leg all the way up to 3-legged dog, and then step it all the way to the front between the hands and find your low lunge on the left side. Open your heart, you can come to your fingertips if that feels good to you. You can stay here, and if you want to, you can lift your left knee from the mat and then try to grab your left ankle, your right knee from the mat, and try to grab your right ankle with your left hand and look to the left. Inhale and exhale, release, and come back to plank. You can stay here in plank, or you can take a chaturanga. Inhale, exhale, calm down halfway, and then inhale, open up, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. You can do a walking dog if that feels good to you. Plant your left leg. Lift your right leg all the way up. Bend your left knee, your right knee. Open your knee to the right. You can look to the right, under your elbow, under your shoulders. I'm forgetting parts of the body. Inhale, exhale. Bring your right knee to your nose. Come in a plank. And then guide your leg back all the way to 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, hold, and then place your right foot between your legs, your hands. Place your left foot on the mat, your toes pointing to the left, tucking your belly button, and then lift to warrior one. Inhale, exhale, come to warrior two, open your hands. The next inhale, go to reverse warrior. And then cartwheel your right hand to the mat, left hand to the sky, twist, and then bring both hands back to the mat and step the right leg back to downward dog. Inhale through the nose, in and out. Maybe your body's already warmed in this position. We're going to do the sequence on the left side. So plant your right leg on the mat. Lift your left leg all the way up. Bend your knee such that your feet are pointing towards the mat. And then look to the left under your shoulders. Inhale and exhale. The next inhale, come back to three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, plank. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold. 3, 2, 1, and then place your feet on the mat. Both feet are placed on the mat. Right toes pointing to the right. Tuck in your belly button. Lift your hands all the way up. Warrior one. Exhale, open your hands parallel to the mat. Warrior two. And then reverse your warrior. Left hand lifts to the sky. And then cartwheel your hands to the floor. Right hand towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands back to the mat. And step the left leg back into a plank. You can stay in a plank or do a vinyasa on the side. Inhale here, exhale, flow all the way down. Open your chest with an inhale, upward dog, and then downward dog. Exhale, couple of breaths here. And in the next inhale, bend your knees. You can step, you can walk all the way to the front, or you can hop to the top of your mat, so your choice. If you want to hop to the front, bring your feet together, bend your knees, look at the top of your mat. Inhale, exhale, hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and rise. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Place the hands on the mat, bend your knees, and then hop back to a plank, our last vinyasa. You can take it or leave it. Inhale here, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale to downward dog. Bring your knees to the mat and find a wide-legged child's pose here. Take a couple of breaths. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Use your breath to calm your heartbeat, your heart rate. You can deepen your breath. On the next inhale, crawl your fingertips, come all the way up to a seated. And we're going to take a little knee stand, or a little toe stand. So bring your toes, tuck your toes here and just sit. Raise your body, lift your body all the way to the sky. Close your eyes, bring your palms on your thighs, palms facing up. You can set an intention for your day. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in and out through the mouth. Open your eyes and come to a comfortable seat. We're going to end our practice in a seated position. Bring your hands to heart center. And you can think of 3 things you're grateful for this day. And after saying your gratitude with a big smile, acknowledge this things you're grateful for, your life, your health, maybe your job, your children, your family. Another big breath. Inhale through the nose and through the mouth. We're going to end our practice. Inhale. Exhale. Thank you for practicing me. Thank you for your time. The light and love in me recognizes the light and love in you. Namaste.